Hello, my amazing writers. Today we are going to be learning something new. Okay, so far we have done a couple of things. One, we have learned to write true stories, things that have really happened. And we also learned how to turn those into books. The second thing that we learned is how to do fiction stories, meaning fake stories, not real. We made them up using our imagination. So we've learned how to make books out of real stories and how to make books out of fiction stories, fake stories. Well, today we are going to learn a third thing about writing. We are going to learn about opinion writing. Opinion writing is when you say something that you think is the best, or you think something is the most amazing thing in the world. An opinion is something you believe. And the best part about writing an opinion is no one else has to agree with you. If someone thinks pink is the best color in the world, but Miss Cassandra thinks purple is the best color in the world, that's okay. When you have an opinion, it's your opinion. It's okay if someone else thinks something different. So opinion writing is super fun because you get to decide. There is no right or wrong answer when doing an opinion because it's what you think. If your best friend has a different opinion, that's okay. Opinion writing is so much fun. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so when writing an opinion, there's going to be 3 steps that you have to do. Here is one of the papers that you are going to get when you start writing an opinion. The first thing you're going to do is think about your opinion. You don't want to just say something just to say it. You want to really think, what is my opinion? So for this question, it says, what is the best thing to do at the beach? Now, you have to really think about it because remember, it's your opinion. It's what you think is the best. Remember, it's okay if someone else thinks something different. So when you go into step 2, time to decide what is the best thing to do at the beach, you would circle the one that you think is the best. Is making a sandcastle the best thing to do at the beach? Is searching for seashells the best thing to do? Playing in the water? Or even something else? And the something else, you can decide what it is. Maybe the something else is searching for fish. Maybe the something else is playing with water toys or having lunch at the beach. You'll get to decide what that 4th choice is. So when you decide, again, you would circle which one it is. So maybe you think making a sandcastle is the best. That's your opinion. You would then have to explain, well, why do you think that way? You can't just tell someone, making a sandcastle is the best. You have to explain why. Why do you think that way? So that's when we go into step 3, the explain. And you have to do that in 2 ways. You have to first draw a picture, because we always draw our pictures. And second, use words to explain, okay? And one of the super, super, super important words when doing a kindergarten opinion writing is the word because. All right, I want you to get that in your brain. The super special word is because. Okay, so same as Cassandra said, making a sandcastle is the best thing to do at the beach. I would draw my pretty picture of me making a sandcastle at the beach, and then the next thing I'm going to do is write my words. Now, I'm going to show you some examples of what writing your words can look like. So, like I said, the super special word is because. So some way you can use our super special word because is, I think making a sandcastle is the best because I can't make it anywhere else. I don't have sand at my house, so doing it at the beach is the only place. Or you could say, I like making sandcastles at the beach because I get to do it with my friends. In my opinion, remember, an opinion is what you think. In my opinion, making sandcastles at the beach is the best because you get to get all dirty and then go jump in the ocean and rinse off. You can also say, I feel what your opinion is because, and tell me why. Making sandcastles are the best because, and then tell me why. The best thing about going to the beach is making a sandcastle because, and then tell me why. You have to tell me why is it the best. Again, if all you say is making a sandcastle at the beach is best, it's not a good opinion. You have to tell me, why do you think that way? When you're telling someone your opinion, you have to tell them, why do you think that? Why is it the best? They might not always agree, but at least they know, oh, that's why they think that way. You might think, no, Miss Cassandra, making a sandcastle, it's not the best thing to do at the beach. Looking for seashells is the best thing. And then you would tell me why. I would think making sandcastles is the best. And you would think finding seashells is the best. That's okay. We can have different opinions, but we have to know, why do we think that way? Okay, one last thing about opinion writing. When you're doing an opinion writing, you have to be thinking about, do my pictures make sense? If my opinion was making sandcastles at the beach, I should not be swimming in the ocean. If my opinion was about making sandcastles at the beach, I should hopefully have a sandcastle in my picture. So, do your pictures make sense? Did you say an opinion and especially have that word because? Did you have that word because in there? Did you say what your opinion is? Or did you just say, I like going to the beach? Remember, you have to answer the question that's on the paper and you have to use the word because. Did you use your finger spaces? Do you have your period at the end? Remember, the period just means I'm done talking. If you don't have your period, I'm waiting for you to say more. So, do you have your finger spaces and your period at the end? Do you have most of your letters in lower cases? Remember, capitals are only for most of the time people's names. They should usually always be lowercase letters. And finally, are you using growing caterpillar words? And if they're not growing caterpillar words, are you sounding them out as best as you can? Okay, so one last time, we are starting something new. We are starting an opinion. Opinion writing is when you first think about your opinion, figure out what your opinion is, and then explain. And you have to explain why you think that way using the word because. You have to tell the person reading your paper, why do you think that way? They don't have to agree. They can think something else, but you have to tell them Why do you think that way? Okay, what you're going to find is you are going to find a lot of different questions. This one is, what's the best thing to do at the beach? But all of the other papers are going to have many different questions that you can answer, or you can ask your own question and think of your very own opinion. It's up to you. I hope you have an awesome time writing opinion stories. They can be so much fun because you get to decide what you think. Have fun writing your opinions.